Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about how to build your confidence for sales this Christmas. Now there are so many things going on. It's typical of the season, and it's normal to have ads flying here and there, people doing things, putting out their baked goods, putting out cakes and wanting to sell, do different things. Now I know that some of you want to be a part of it, but you just don't know how to be a part of it. You have the ideas in most cases, but you just don't know how to put them together. I was once in that place where you are, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to build your confidence for sales this Christmas. So if this is something you'd be interested in, then you definitely want to keep on watching. You're welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Oluchimo, and on this channel I talk about your cake business. I talk about tips that will help you grow your business. I talk about entrepreneurship, personal development. I also do vlogs as well and do story time. But on today's video I'm going to be talking about how to build your confidence this Christmas. I was once in that place, like I said, where I wanted to make sales. I wanted to be part of those that were running ads, building content, Christmas content, and just selling and making a profit, during Christmas. But I just did not know how to go about it. I just did not have a clue. Now you might be in that place where I was many years ago. Of course I overcame it, and I'm preparing already for sales this Christmas. So I want to share some tips that are guaranteed to help you with making sales this Christmas and building your confidence to do so. Number one thing is to just start. Okay, you need to just start, but before you start, ensure that you gain the needed knowledge. Now there are some things that you need to know. Just start does not mean you should jump in blindly. Just starting does not mean that you should just do things without planning, without preparing. Of course, you need to prepare yourself. You need to get the needed knowledge when it comes to doing the business. When it comes to baking those yummy treats, you need to know a thing or two. But if it's a question of fear, will they buy from me? Who will I sell to? What will I say to them? I'm shy, this, that. Look, every day there are people who are coming out of this place of fear, who are coming out of their insecurities, who are coming out of their vulnerabilities, and they're just opening up to the world and saying, here I am, I can do this. I've been so afraid and so confused before now, but now I don't just want to be in that place anymore. I'm leaving my comfort zone and I'm coming out. I'm leaving my comfort zone and I'm coming out because I don't want to be in that place anymore. And you too can be part of the number. You can be part of those people who are coming out and saying, look, I'm dropping this fear, I'm dropping this thing, I just want to get it done. Whether I fail or whether I succeed, it's not the main thing. I just want to know, I just want to try. So number one is just start. Put aside those fears, put aside the concerns that you have, and just see how it will work. And then number two is what I mentioned the first time. Of course, you need to get the needed knowledge. If it's to know how to bake these yummy treats, then you need to get the knowledge. If it's to sign up for a class, I tell you it is not too late to sign up for a class so that you can gain the knowledge. Look, confidence comes from inside. Like when you know that you have the right products, when you know that you have the things that people would love to eat, when you offer them, they would so love it, the feedback would be good, then your confidence would not be shaky. I mean, when you know the products that you have, for someone like me, I'm very, very proud of what I do. I'm very confident about my cakes and the treats I sell, like the banana loaves and the cake loaves that I sell. I am very, very confident about them. Now, it's not a thing of status, but I've built myself to know that when people eat my cakes, they would definitely give a review that it is nice, that they love it. Of course, there are some exceptions where people say, oh, it's too sweet, or oh, I thought it would be this, that. But when it comes to having a yummy taste, when it comes to having a nice texture, when it comes to the beauty of the cake, I tell you, I rarely have negative feedback. So you want to build your confidence from inside with having the right products and having the right knowledge and skill set that you need to make these things happen. When you bake cookies and you know that these cookies are yum, and when people eat it, they're going to love it. Of course, there will be no fear in coming out to sell your baked goods to customers who would need them this season. Number three is to build your communication skills. There are things that you need to say when you're doing an ad or making an ad copy. There is a way that you need to communicate to people what you have to offer. You have to be able to sell the value. You have to be able to sell the value. So you have to be able to know how to communicate. What is Christmas about? Christmas is about love, it's about family, it's about caring, it's about sharing. And these are things that you put in your message so that you can hit on the emotional chords of your customers, so that you can hit them right at the spots where they're supposed to be hit, and they would consider consider buying these things from you. So look around those words, look around ways to building your communication skills and communicating right, communicating first the value that you have to offer, and then using the right terms, more like the keywords that you need to use so that you can connect with their emotions this season. Tell them it's a time to share with loved ones, it's a time to spend with loved ones, it's a time to buy this baked good for your loved ones, for your family, for your friends. Paint a picture of them sitting together. Paint a picture of them having these yummy treats from you during Christmas. You need to find those words, those key words that will hit the emotions and that will make them feel like wanting to do this for their family, for their friends, for their loved ones, which is what Christmas is about. The number 4 thing is to work on your photography. Your photography this season will go a long way in determining whether you would hit it good or not. I'm going to do a separate video. Yes, I'm planning for that already, to do a separate video on how you can get tips for your photography this season. Of course, don't say it's late. I know that many people have already put up their ads, they've already done their photo shoot or photo sessions for the goods and the treats, the cakes they have to offer. But never say never. It is never too late to start, okay? So you want to put your house in order, and then you want to work on these things. If you put out a good, nice picture of what people stand to gain, or what people will be, like when they buy from you, what they would see. What I like to do is what you see is what you get, right? What you see is what you get. So if people see and they can have that's that visual representation of what they can get from you if they invest their money or if they buy from you this Christmas, they are most likely to buy. It's going to build your confidence as well when you can get a good shot or visual representation of what you have to offer for Christmas. Of course, there are some things that you need to know when it comes to photography, but now, like I said, I'm going to put up a separate video or make a separate video for this and then put it up so that you can know. People go as far as getting professional, shots or pictures taken of their products and their baked goods. You can do that now. If it is something you cannot do, you cannot afford it, or for some reasons it's not just something you can get done at the moment, then you can do it yourself. DIY. You can do it yourself. Get your things together, get those props together, get the things you need together, put up your cake, your baked goods, and then go ahead and do it. In this part of the world, I don't know, in Nigeria, I would say you use money to chase money. That money that they use find money. All right, so if you want to do these things, of course you need to bake. Okay, you need to bake so that people can see what you'll be getting. So if it's cakes, if it's cookies, you need to just be intentional about it and bake solely for the purpose of your pictures or the photo shoot or the photo session that you're going to do. It would build your confidence to be able to sell and to let them know, oh, this is what you'll be getting. This is the offer. This is our Christmas box. This is what it looks like. Our cookie can, this is what it looks like. Our whatever jingle box, this is what it looks like. Our Christmas box, whatever name you decide to give it, it will work. And that brings me to the 5th point, number 5. It is to use catchy and sweet names. You want to look for names that would help you tie the Christmas season into what you're selling or what you have to offer. Look for how to blend them, look for how to match them together, like the things I said. Like if you see the movies that are out this season, I don't know about other products yet, but what I know is that I've been seeing movie ads on YouTube, and I've been seeing Christmas titles. It's the same thing that applies. So when you're making a product, don't just say we are selling cakes. Don't just do it like an everyday thing. Don't do it like you're doing business as usual. Don't do it like you're doing what you're doing in March or in April. Like this is December, this is Christmas. So you want to do something that would help you tie the name of that product you're offering to your to the season. I beg your pardon. You want to tie it to the season. So look for those beautiful names. Look for those catchy names. That is how to do it. That's how to get it done. So look for those names that when people hear it, they'll be curious and they'll be like, this name sounds nice. I really like to have a taste of this. I would really like to know what this is, or I would like to be a part of this. Okay, and then another thing you can do, yes, that would help build your confidence. It would help build your confidence. And then a bonus tip or a bonus thing you can do is, if you are not confident enough, or if you feel shy, or if you feel you're a very small business, you cannot do this alone, you don't have customers, you don't know how to go about it, you have different reasons why you cannot do it alone, then you can team up. All right, you can team up with somebody who is also in the line of your business, or you can team up with a friend. Of course, there must be guidelines, or there must be an agreement or terms for the partnership, or whatever you have to do, and you have to do with someone who understands you, so you can team up so that person's confidence can rub off on yours. Can team up with a bigger brand, or even with somebody that is just shy like you. I believe that when you put your heads together, you'll be able to come up with something. Like they said, 2 good heads are better than 1. So when you think and put together your plans, maybe with a close friend or with a colleague, you'll be able to like have a stronger voice, and then have a stronger confidence, or something about you, that aura, that confidence aura that you need to sell your goods. You'll be able to do that instead of doing it alone, which feels like walking in the dark, or which feels like walking in an unknown territory or non-terrain. It's better to have someone who would help you, or who would just look like you push the person forward, the person also pushes you forward, the person encourages you, you also encourage the person. But like I said, please, to avoid stories that touch, and to avoid heartbreaks and everything, confusion, fighting, and maybe misunderstanding, and ensure that the guidelines or the agreements or terms of doing this business, or teaming up or partnering with your friend, they are clearly spelled out, and you both agree to them. Now I believe that you can run with these tips, and it will help you with building confidence and making sales this Christmas season. Now get baking, get running, get marketing, get doing those marketing ads, get doing everything that you need to do, because Christmas is here already, okay? And you want to be part of those who would make it, make reasonable sales this Christmas. No matter how small, do not despise the small beginnings. No matter how small, do not despise the small wins. Just go ahead, start, make something awesome this Christmas. Until I see you in the next video, take care.